Forrest does look good just like holding a microphone.
It does look good?
Like, yeah, when Forrest was just like holding the mic and they were sitting there, I'm like, fuck, dude, mics do look good.
Who was sitting there? What are you talking
Like
about?
Forrest, Forrest was just sitting there with the microphone.
Oh, we're in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you recording?
Yeah.
We'll just keep going.
We can
Hold on, we got to figure out who's. We have to see.
I think that's you.
That's real deal. Well, try that.
Is it?
Yeah, try that.
I think that's real deal.
Oh, try that one.
Oh, that's you, dude.
No, that's totally you.
Not even close.
Hold on, let me just see.
I don't know how you like that.
It's from being a fat child, right? And like you're not allowed to enjoy real sweets, which is fucking terrible.
I don't like Diet Coke.
Really? I saw an Instagram post the guy in the other day was like, I've never met a Diet Coke drinker who wasn't a complete mess of a person internally. Dude, when I remember when I was getting sober at 19, I went to like a gym / like a health place. And they did all these tests. You know, they seemed cardiovascular. They did all the stuff, read all the things, body weight, all that kind of stuff. And the guy's looking at the results, and I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, you have the insides of a 42-year-old man.
That happened to you?
Yeah.
What? How old are you?
19.
What was he looking at?
Just all kinds of, like, numbers.
Wait, well, why'd you go there in the first place?
I just wanted to not be fat.
Oh, it was like a fat doctor.
Yeah. Like, it was like I quit drinking. And I quit doing all the things, but I was still just like eating like shit and doing terrible things. And I was, I'd put some miles on with the mouthwash and shit. And it just fucking just eviscerated my insides, apparently. So I've always kind of looked at it as like at 32, that would make me 84 years old.
You're 84.
I'm 84.
Also, worst math ever. There's no way that was right.
No, I'm close.
Wait, so what age? We're retarded.
I was 19.
19, and they said you're 42.
Yeah.
That's 23 years.
Right.
And now you're 32.
I'm 32.
So 55.
I'm 55 years old.
84.
I'm 55 years old, dude.
That's not bad. 55 is not bad.
55 and a 32 bod, dude.
You can reduce that.
I have, but then
you've been doing good. You're probably at 51 right now.
I did 2-day sprints and doing okay.
You work out a lot.
Yeah, but then you got to remember then, dude, I was working in overtime there for about 8 years. I was burning days, and for every 1 day on the pipe is like 3 days regular time.
How do you get it back?
You don't.
There's got to be ways.
You don't, dude.
Sit in the sun.
No.
Crush some watermelon.
You ever seen homeless guys, dude? They're not looking young.
Yeah, but they're alive.
There's vitamin D.
They are.
You grab a man, he's 23 years old, looks like he's 48. His outsides match his inside.
It's always white dudes, dude.
It's always white dudes.
This looks so old.
It's always white dudes. Just getting crushed.
Why? Is it because without the melanin?
Yeah, 100%.
We just can't.
We can't do it. We just continuously. One day you end up kind of Spanish after a few generations, like.
Yeah, and it's just always the cracked skin.
Oh yeah, just cracked, gnarly feet, hands. Always able to see their shoulders.
Dude, I got such soft hands. I don't know why.
You got baby hands?
They're just soft.
Yeah.
They don't get hard.
Do you moisture up?
Nah.
You don't do nothing.
I'm not a lotion dude. The only time I've ever lotion is because a girl I was with was like, "Hey, you're really fucking dry."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that literally that burr bit?
Yeah.
But it's like it's so true.
Yeah. No, I only improved my healthcare remedies. Like you were saying the other day, like Forrest was like, your forehead looks clean, and it's like, yeah, because I used.
Oh no, I said that. Yeah.
That was you. Yeah. It's because I used face scrub for like the first time.
It did. I was like, it was like your forehead looks fucking spectacular, dude.
I don't know what it is. I always got some black schmutz on my forearms for some reason. I'm a schmutzy. I don't know.
Black schmutz?
It's black schmutz, dude. I don't know where it comes from.
Just changing tires?
It's always something. I'm just rubbing off. I'm too wide. You know? I'm too built. No, my hands, I feel like a fucking bitch. But it's like, I used to have just gnarly fucking hands. Like, it was just all.
Yeah.
It was just always fucked up, thick ass calluses, strong, real man's hands. Type of hands that legitimately got nervous about jerking off a couple of times. Because I'm like, I'm gonna catch some sharp.
Scraping your dick.
Yeah, with some sharp skin.
Shrapnel.
Oh, dude, I was always terrified that like, and you'd catch it sometimes. I couldn't like close my fingies all the way
Oh
because I
yeah,
was.
that's when you know you're working.
Yeah, because it's fucking the little
Yeah,
cracks in
yeah.
there. Did you ever like? Did you do swim lessons or anything like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
you
when I was a kid.
did you ever get that little cut on the bottom of one of your toes? You've not.
Oh, from
Yeah.
scraping the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the fucking word, just like a paper cut, right there in the
Did
knuckle.
you ever scratch your feet together? Like you rub them together too much, and then you like create a blister.
Absolutely not. I've never. Wait, what are you talking about?
That was one of those
dude?
questions I was like scared to ask because I was like, I think the more words I said, the more I was like, I think I'm just alone.
You you just sit in your bed and just.
I don't know what it is.
Do you rub your feet together?
Sometimes, yeah.
My feet don't touch.
You know, you don't touch feet.
No, I don't touch.
You don't do
feet.
the.
Do you link your toes together?
What's that stretch? Butterfly? No, what's that stretch called?
Gay? No.
You're sitting down, you get your feet together.
Oh yeah.
What's that called?
Never enough to cause blisters on my feet.
No, I'm just saying that it's a foot touch.
Yeah, I get
What
what
the
you're
fuck is that called?
No, I know, but you'd be doing the fitness test. You'd be like warming up, right? You get the legs. You cross.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What is that fucking called?
That's stretching.
No, there's a name, dude.
I don't know.
Everyone knows the name.
Nobody knows the name.
No, I've heard the name thousands of times. It's unbelievable. I can't remember it.
You quote song lyrics from like the 40s. You watch silent films, and yet you're like, that stretch, I don't know it.
See,
I can't do it, though.
Silent films, that's some serious talent.
Do you really? Did you watch? Are you a silent film guy?
I've watched a couple.
Have you ever like wanted to be way more into an artistic film than your intellect would actually allow you to be?
I never really do. I enjoy them, but I'm not like.
You're not like, you guys don't understand.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah.
I tried to tell my dad one time I was into really bad movies. Like I tried to express the artistic value of the first Resident Evil movie to my dad.
How old were you?
I was that age.
16-year-old?
Yeah. No, not 16. No. I was probably 12 to 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And just being like, the Punisher film, if you really look at like its cowboy, like just being, like having no idea what anything is, but just trying to justify my love of these terrible movies. And that's why I think now, like, my dad will just cut me off in the middle of a sentence, no matter how real it is.
My dad was always great at that.
Yeah.
Like, he just instant bullshit detector.
Right.
Didn't even continue the conversation.
Yeah.
But you still go away from it thinking you're right and he's wrong. And then, like, 5 years later, you're like, wow, he was really right about that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Turns out
I was so passionate.
No, like, Family Matters is a better show. Yeah. Did you ever have that friend who would just make up shit? Just over the dumbest things. Like, there was a buddy of mine that, like, we were playing Halo 2, and he was like, oh, this is the gold power armor you get. It's a secret. And that's why I'm so much stronger. He was just playing the game on Juggernaut. And I didn't understand I didn't have an Xbox.
That's a great reference. I haven't heard that in a while.
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro.
I didn't even play that much. I remember that.
Killtastic.
I never got into that. Like, that was when PS2 was that was the end for me.
That was the end?
That was the end. Like, I was N64, PS1, PS2. You catch me on those ones. You were nice.
You were out here getting
Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank was great.
Dude,
it's one of the first games, like one of the few games I ever like completed. Did you get the Rhino?
Of course.
You really did? Trying to find those last few bolts.
Dude, that's the best gun in the game.
But by that point, you've completed it so much.
That was the one game where I was so excited when the new ones came out.
Did you play the new one? I played
them all. I loved Ratchet. I'll still play Ratchet and Clank.
I got a few of them.
That was like sophisticated enough.
Yeah.
Like Halo is when it became like I didn't have the passion.
Really?
I had a lot of friends who did.
I was trying to stop the evil.
You're a protector of good.
Yeah, dude. I was fucking. I was Spartan.
I didn't even
John
understand how
117.
dudes were so good at that game.
Oh, dude, I was all right.
Call of Duty too.
Yeah, I was pretty solid.
You play with friends and they shoot you instantly.
I got into until the 360. I didn't really get into Call of Duty, but when I had an Xbox, I did have Xbox Live, and I would play Halo 2 and then one of the Battlefield games for the Xbox. And I got really good at those. But and by really good, I mean like not die. I remember I was at a youth group like lock-in. That I was doing one of those.
And lock in.
You don't know what a lock-in is?
You guys just lock yourselves in?
Yeah, we'd be at the church, right? We're at like the youth group part of the church. And they just lock you in for the night. I mean, everybody's there. You're allowed to leave. But like the idea was it was like a giant.
Sounds like
and then,
I know where this one's going.
And I just kind of blacked out for like about 9 hours. But no, no, it was just like a sleepover thing. We played dodgeball and video games and that kind of stuff. Yeah, dude, playing movies. Somebody was probably smooching, but it wasn't me. That's for sure.
When'd you have your first kiss? Like legit
consensual? One? No, fucking first kiss.
I think my first I was like 15.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go on that.
16?
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was it? Doxer. Doxer now.
No chance.
Say her name.
No chance.
Say her full name.
But
say her old phone number.
You still remember numbers like
that?
Yeah. I still remember a lot of it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They always etch in my brain.
Yeah.
They're just there forever.
Can't remember stretches or the first time I kissed, but that one kid down the street.
I think it's called butterfly, dude.
Probably. Doing a butterfly stretch.
Looks like a butterfly.
Yeah.
Flapping the wings, the thigh wings.
Little thighs. So what was your first kiss like?
It was awesome.
Yeah? Did you get all excited?
What?
You get all excited?
Okay, I got excited. I felt things.
Yeah.
Do
you remember? Oh, feeling things when you
feeling things as well.
God damn, it was so good. Fucking yeah, but what was the first kiss?
The first kiss.
Where are we at? Set the scene. Come on.
See.
Let me into little Jakey's heart, dude. Let me see inside the windows of your past, dude.
The first girl I was ever like, that was when
intimate.
I was a sophomore in high school.
Right on.
She was a senior in high school.
Nice.
We went to school together.
Sick.
We had a class together. We hit it off. And we had like a summer thing. We never had sex.
Yeah.
I didn't have sex till college. But
loser, dude.
Dude, the first time I had sex with in college, I forgot to close the blinds, and all my friends were in the window on the other side, and they saw my ass like go up in the air.
I just picture you, bubble butt, just coming up over the scene. Fucking.
No, that was the first time ever a girl was like, I had gotten like an interest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I remember we played intramural soccer. Right, we had a soccer game.
Yeah,
and I was out here flying, doing the moves. Right, and then I got a text from another girl.
Yeah,
it's like, "Hey, this girl likes you" or something. I was like, "Wow, I don't. That's never happened." That was the first time I was like, "A girl likes me."
Oh, you're smiling right now, dude.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah,
it was cool.
That's beautiful.
And then it was like, I think I'm gonna have sex.
When did you know that it was happening?
It kind of was like all real. Like it was one of those real, like this. It was so real that I was like, this can't be real, but it was so real that I was like, it went past. I was like, wait, I think it happened like that night.
Yeah, just naturally unfolded.
Dudes need that when they're young.
Yeah, dude, I was always looking for a movie moment, bro. I based my entire childhood. I thought high school would be American Pie too, like it was just based after high school. But like everything was one of those teen. Like I thought life was gonna be a movie, and I just disassociated from my own reality and what was going on. So I just fucking jumped into that. And so, but I looked for those movie moments. Like I got the summer camp one. That was if I could think about the first kiss that really mattered, right? That seemed real. I was in 5th grade, and my counselor's name was it was a girl that I met. It was like 4th or 5th grade, but it was a like go away church camp thing, like overnight, co-ed, spicy,
big time,
spicy.
Big time.
Woo.
You had hopes and dreams.
Oh, bro, we're eating in cafeterias. We're singing songs.
And
we're
all you
drinking
wanted
bug
was
jig.
a smooch.
I didn't even want to smooch. We were just going to have fun. We're in the woods. There was a woman. There's a woman, bro. I mean, I often have wondered, like, what has ever happened to this chick? And I just fucked it up so hardcore at the end. But we'll get there. And, like, so we're having a great time. And we played this game, Predator and Prey. We've been eyeing each other. I've been hearing things through the fucking grapevine. We're making all kinds of little crafts for each other. But it was a week-long thing. It was like 7 days. And we're about day, like, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Or no, it's probably 3, 4, something like that. We played Predator versus Prey, and there was a caste system where it was like if you were an owl, you were top dog, and nobody could beat the owls, right? And then there was like coyote, badger, squirrel, bug, right? And like bug couldn't beat nothing. And so what you would do is you would come across these groups. You would have like squads, and so you'd come across it. And if the owl ran into anybody else, they could attack and tag everybody, and then they'd become an owl.
How do you become an owl, though?
You got to work your way up the caste system, right? So if an owl gets you, you become an owl. So if the owls were the smallest group in the beginning. So the owls would go out and they're hunting everybody else.
So you want to get tagged?
You don't want to get tagged. The goal is to survive, right? And I knew how to survive. I'd play a little paintball.
You just hid behind a tree?
Yeah, no. Essentially, I legitimately saying like, "It's okay, girl. I paintball.
I'm the man.
I'm the man." And I got to be. I was Anakin Skywalker. I was every hero. I was John Rambo, and so I was Kyle Reese from Terminator, dude. And I was come with me if you want to live. And so we're in the woods. I have a camp counselor. He had a face like a rat. I'll never forget that guy. But we were the bug people. And we survived. We thrived. And her and I, a couple of people.
Oh, she thought you were the man.
Dog, I was leading us through the jungle. And dude, I was like, don't look at them, they'll see your eyes, dude. They're fucking hiding in bushes. And we just got close. And at one point, dude.
You held hands?
I'm pulling her through the woods, dude. I'm pulling her through. Come on, dude.
Oh, you must have fucking.
Oh, dude, just fucking. And so that night, then.
You're a king.
I was a king. I was a chieftain. I was a proud warrior, dude. And I eventually, that night, we had like the s'mores. We're all doing kumbaya. We're having like a big thing. There's like a cross with a bunch of candles on it and a giant snapping turtle that crawled on it. Anyway, so we're sitting around the thing. We're sitting next to each other. We're doing a little hand holding.
You were doing it in public?
Ooh, just being flagrant with our shit, dude.
Oh my god.
Loud, bro. And I remember, we ended up kissing that night. And it was so perfect. And like, we kind of got in trouble. Everybody kind of knew, but you know, and all my other friends had like, it was like the first one. So I immediately just apply as much pressure the next day as humanly possible. Just fuck it up as hard as possible.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, because I had no idea that like you can't just be like, hi is just, would you like to do?
You can't be normal.
Can't be normal.
No, it's like, hey, let's not talk about what happened last night.
Dude, no, I went from being a warrior to the biggest simp. I was like, I must protect you at all costs.
You did what normal people do.
Yeah. But I covet you. You are my queen. Like, and it just was so fucking weird. And then by the end of it, dude, we're waiting to pack up and everybody's going their separate ways. And there's some like 90s song playing in the background in my head.
Third eye.
Don't waste your time on me, or whatever the
You're
fuck.
already the voice inside my head.
Yeah, it's just that.
I miss you.
And I'm just standing there, just like thinking, and she's like leaving, and we just kind of have to like bye because neither one of us know how to like separate it. And like, I don't even think we exchanged information because I knew it was over, man.
Information.
Yeah. There was no numbers exchanged. There was no letters.
Hey, here's my parents' house number.
Yeah, we're like. Meanwhile, my buddy Elliot was just like crushing the game. It was just like, all right, Suzy Q, like they're pen paling it up. Yeah,
Creedence Clearwater.
Oh, dude, he's on top of the world, bro. Looking down on salvation or down on creation, and fucking he. And I just remember, man, I was standing there. She was walking away, dude. And I was choked up, but I just couldn't.
I've been there.
And it was, I knew it was done.
Feeling.
And I had missed it, and I wondered what could have been. This is like it's in 5th grade or whatever it
Oh,
is.
you're
Fourth.
speaking to me.
Yeah, and just being like, what could it have been? Where would our lives have gone? You know, like at least we
You
could.
were gonna get married.
Yeah, we would. You know, what would our kids been like? Like what the future hold? What would 6th grade have been?
You were kids.
Yeah, children, dude.
What
I
were
hadn't
our
even gone through
kids? You're
puberty yet.
Like us.
Yeah, I hadn't even gone through puberty, and I just remember there was like a groundskeeper guy who was like a cool hippie Christian dude that just like literally came up behind me, put his hand on my shoulder, and he goes, "It's always rough watching him go, man.
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
be all right."
The sage old man.
Dude, who was probably
You're on a vision quest.
who was probably 17 or like 18.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
thought he was
yeah.
like the coolest dude.
Yeah, and so he was like, "Want to see something cool, man?" Which is usually the start to the beginning of something terrible from an older person. But he was like, "Yo, come check this out, man." And so we go into like his room and shit because we're all like everybody's there, doors open. This guy lights a cigarette inside,
Well,
which might have been a joint, right? Like I don't know, but like hits something. And he's like, "You like musicals, man?" And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, "Check this out." And he puts on Rent. And they just why everything has to end in like a gay crescendo for me, but just like, and he's like, "Check this out, man."
I love that was his definition of cool.
Yeah, he's like, "Check this out, man.
Smoke a cig while we watch Rent.
Yeah, watch this scene, bro. Check this out, man.
Dude, check out the cinematography.
And he was just like, and it was the song 525 hours, 7 minutes. And I was like, damn, dude.
So wait, was this dude doing that to like pep
he
you
got
back
it.
up?
Yeah, he was just like, he got it.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, he saw a little bro. He saw a little
just
dude.
got his little broken heart.
Oh, just his itty bitty little pieces all over the floor. And he just picked me up, dude. Scooped me up and put me back together. Cream. Yeah, sent me on my way, dude. Being like, it's gonna be okay, man. There's gonna be more, and you'll never forget that one. You know, whatever thing that I've like put in my head. But it was like a theater dude who was just kind. Most of the stories I have, like I did, there's never anything weird from anybody like that in my life. But like, yeah, that was the first kiss. I remember sitting around that campfire and then just like having to sleep in another area from her, but we could like see each other.
Oh, you're in a mental prison.
Oh,
dude,
cuddles, dude.
I had my first girlfriend in 6th grade.
Oh, let's go.
6th grade. We went on 4 dates.
Nice.
They were always to some animated flick.
Mm.
My girl, and we would only communicate on email.
Email.
Little Yahoo, dude. I still remember her email.
Not even AOL Messenger?
Oh, I was on Yahoo, bro. We were just emailing. The email.
Is that a DC thing or something? Like
this is like 2005.
All right, so you're past AOL. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was still messaging. We were, but
yeah.
I don't know why we were just email type people.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like secret.
Her parents wouldn't let her go to PG-13 movies. I just remember because my friend had a girlfriend too.
Yeah.
And they got to go see Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Ooh.
Remember that little Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie?
That's a
we weren't allowed to go see it.
Yeah.
And we would always get driven by her mom. So she was taking us there. So I couldn't get around this situation.
Were you guys allowed to sit in the back seat together while you guys drove?
We did sit in the back seat together. I mean, I think that's better. She chauffeured us.
Yeah.
But we never kissed. I've talked about this, dude. I legit was trying to put my arm around her. I was so fucking scared. And I couldn't do it. I just dead ass couldn't do it.
I pictured you just...
I was fucking... Dude, my heart was racing, dude. It's amazing those little gestures just feel like the world.
Yeah.
It's like, I just thought it was cool to like watch something with the girl in your arms.
Oh, yeah, you could just fucking...
It just felt like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Little 12-year-old me was just not able.
Can't do it.
I couldn't do it. We never kissed. We're still friends.
Really?
Seen each other plenty. Never. Honestly, we should just have a smooch for old time's sake.
I think this is the next... This is... You guys are going to rekindle. This is the movie where it's like you guys get back together. And you're like, where have you been all this time? And you guys like try and fight it.
I know where she's been.
You go running across the beach and you're just like, whatever your name is. No, yeah, there's a few of those.
And then we broke up by email too. I broke up with her.
I mean, 4 dates though at that age that's a long relationship.
That's big.
That's big.
No, it was big, dude.
That's big.
It
went in a month.
It went into it went into 7th grade.
Wow.
And then I remember I broke up with her, and then like legit, we saw each other at school the next day.
You never kissed.
Never kissed.
Did you hold hands?
I think we must have.
There was a little hugging.
Honestly, I don't even know. I was a bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't have it in me. I didn't know how.
I get it.
When do you even do it?
I just naturally was good at it.
Yeah, you're so just
It
some
was so
speed,
smooth.
Yeah, with your your little handhold.
No, dude, it fucking no. I was always bad at it, but like, yeah, and like other friends of mine were like finger fucking. I'm
In
just
sixth
trying.
grade?
Yeah, dude, this fucking.
Damn.
We're going to see, bro. These are the difference in the moves that we're making, right? I got one of my buddy who literally, it's like we're watching like Miss Congeniality, and he's just finger blasting, getting sucked off in like 2 rows behind me.
I did know 7th grade was when I was introduced to that. My
Two
boy,
your buddies getting sucked off.
no, my boy John, dude. This guy, actually, rest in peace. He came up to me. He goes. Not even gonna say her name. Let's just say her name was Alex. He's like, yeah, your dog. Alex sucked my dick last night at the movies.
Oh,
But then I made her eat Skittles after so she would kiss me. It's the best line.
that shit gay. That's real as fuck though. That's dope.
I want to go kiss her after she sucked my dick.
I ain't doing that.
He had the longest middle finger.
Hey, he's getting out.
He probably, dude, I swear his middle finger's like, dude, I was like, this dude's a legend.
Dude, that's pretty good. Shout out to John. R.I.P. man.
For real.
For real. That's pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, dude, it was bizarre. It was like, dude, I remember looking over. Like, it was just my buddy was just getting head. And it was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm still into pop.
I remember seeing that. I had a buddy who was just circling nips in the movies.
Ooh.
That was like the biggest thing. He just literally he's like reaching over too.
Just like touching.
And I was like, wow, that must be awesome.
Dude, I sucked my first titty in a movie theater. And it was embarrassing. Because my mother immediately found out.
How'd you find out that you sucking nipples?
Dude.
Who's telling your mom?
Bro, I was with my friend and his sister picked us up. So my buddy like set me up, right? He's like, yo, we're going to the movies. This chick's a slut. You're going to suck her tits. She's already down. Like fucking.
You got the intel that you were going to suck nips.
Just like sure. He was like, bro, this chick likes her tits sucked. Suck her tits.
She likes her tits sucked.
Right. So like I go for the creep. Right? And so we're creeped up, and then I start like squeezing a boob, and we just start getting it. Wouldn't kiss me. I didn't think to like try and touch anything else. Eventually I locked in and legitimately like shirt up uncomfortably up over the thing, like bra pulled down.
Just the opposite direction.
One tit, dude. I don't even think I went to the other tit, but I just like sucked nip.
For like 30 minutes.
For the entire 90 minutes. The funniest
part is if there was a camera angle of you, like, because your body is like.
There's no way, yeah.
You're just completely this way.
Yeah, oh, no, 100%.
Your ass is like off the seat.
Yeah, and I'm just fucking, I'm fondling.
You have to reach so far.
No idea, and like any reaction from her at all, and I'm like, yes. I'm doing it.
I'm sucking a nipple.
I'm so good
You're
at
probably legit sucking it too.
Oh, probably.
You have no moves.
Just fucking. It hadn't improved, but like, just going at it. And then I got out of the movie, and it was just like it was post nut clarity for both of us. Just like this can't. I go to.
Did you? You didn't not? Did you?
No, of course not.
Yeah, so you didn't even have the.
No, yeah. I was just. Fucking
post titty sucking clarity.
Fucking let's go, dude. I'll spend a whole movie without eating popcorn and drinking soda.
Yeah.
And I get out and with all this. Jake's sister comes and picks us up, and I immediately was like, "Oh, I sucked a tit."
That's how it got back.
Yeah, I was just like, "Yeah, oh, I sucked tit."
The best part though is your mom, like, because the mom's got to be like. That's not cool, but in her head she's like, "Mom, my little Al's sucking tits."
No, yeah, she was super stoked for me. She was drunk, and so they were buzzing, they were having brews. Good for them, right? The moms. But yeah, Alyssa immediately texts Alyssa immediately texts her mom. This is my buddy Jake's sister. So she immediately texts her mom, who tells my mom, and then
her titty was sucked.
No, I didn't suck nobody in the family. There's a funny story behind that. But, no.
Oh, the other person texted.
Yes. So, my friend...
Al sucked a titty.
And fucking, I get back home, and then she's just mom drunk. Just fucking, hey, yeah, good night. I heard you had fun.
How old are you?
I don't even know at that point. I'm mid-teens, early teens, probably 13, something like
Damn,
that.
dude.
Yeah,
I had to go years.
just a year starving.
There was no titty.
Really, dude.
No titty.
I got a surprising amount of action for like a buddy of mine. It was senior year. It was like right before graduation. Some chick just like made out with him in the hall, and he's like, "That was the first time I've been kissed." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then I realized like I sounded like a total asshole because I was just like, like didn't I was always real bad at that, but like
I had a friend who told me, like, we were on the bus going to school. I think we were probably in 8th grade. And he said, "You're just mad I get more ass than you." It's probably the most hurtful thing I've ever heard in my
it's so
life.
real, dude. Stop.
I was like, "No, you're right."
Yeah.
But you didn't have to say it.
Yeah, you've never even seen another butthole,
Like-
and you're just like, you're just like, yeah, you do.
Oh, man.
That's just figuring it out. Just figuring it all out.
It's the life, dude.
It was so it got frustrating at a point because I was a chubby kid who was like a great friend. I was a bud, as a pal.
I kind of was too.
Yeah.
I was also always the youngest.
Did you ever? That's right. You are a young boy.
I was young for my
Yeah.
grade, so like,
Oh, that's right.
I always felt like the next year,
Yeah.
even in school, I remember being like I'd be in the same subject next year, or not
Yeah.
the same, but like the higher level math.
What, Matt? Yeah.
And yeah,
yeah.
I'm in
science.
fucking, I'm in addition in 8th grade. No, but like I would be like, oh, it clicked, and
Yeah.
I would always be like, I think it's just because I'm a year younger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that year younger was a big difference.
Oh, that's a major difference.
Huge. You're an unfuckable being. Like,
Yeah, and I was short.
Yeah.
Like didn't have like I'm just looking the fucking.
Ain't out of this going.
What girl was like, oh yeah.
You know what I'd like to do? Get uncomfortably fucked with a hairbrush by this guy.
Like, do you remember when you became like attractive?
Yeah, I was about 24.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
it slowly crept, but there was a moment where I was like,
oh shit.
they kind of look at me a little different
Yeah,
now. I've
yeah.
like actually developed some maturity to my face.
There was a couple of years there. There was like youth. There were some moments, but then it honestly when I went bald and grew a beard at 22, fucking it really helped.
Oh yeah,
I was working like heavy ass construction, and so I was doing that, and I just looked a lot better. But yeah, there were some years in there, and I had some looks. There's some good looking me's.
you know, it's a wild thing to notice.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
you're like,
fuck,
I
dude.
think I'm like, I'm different.
Yeah,
now.
They're saying hi.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
In a different kind.
I'm not like a pipsqueak anymore.
Yeah, I'm not baby faced out. Because I ran into the other thing where it was like, because I was older. I was a year older than most of the kids because my mom didn't start me until like a year after. That like I was older, but yet somehow younger because I don't know. So then when I got sober at 19, like all my friends, like my best friends were like 54-year-old men. Like AA meetings, right? Yeah. These were the people I was thinking. Like my next closest friend was like 32 years old, and so everybody I knew was older than me. So all of a sudden I was like baby faced out. I became like that, like the women. I fell in love with several women that were like 28. You know what I mean? And I'm like, but I love you, and they're like, you don't have pubes, like fucking. No, that's not that bad, but like.
Don't have pubes. You just have a bald dick. Dude.
Like I legitimately, it's like I look at you like a little brother. It's like why? It's like because you would be. Like, yeah. And so I don't blame them for that. Shout out to the two women. You know who you are. I confessed my love, dude. Oh, I used to confess the love.
Oh, I think every dude is like that.
We have all
That's
gone
the thing
through
about men and women. It's like we are more fragile than women when it comes to the relationships. Women will break up with your ass and be like, they'll cry and shit, but they'll just cut you off.
Yeah, but they'll take it out on their
dudes have the lingering like, I can't do that.
No, there was always hurt.
Way more until you mature as an older person.
Yeah, but no, and women I think do have that. I think men, the way that we channel that into things,
because we just want everything.
Yeah, but more than that, we just wanted her, And that's
we just wanted her.
We just wanted her.
Oh my gosh,
bro! And there's so many of those moments where I remember being, whether it was like young, I still remember the first girl I ever asked out. I remember them all. I remember every one of them, and they, like, it sounds like a psycho, but I do. I remember every one of those, and it's something that guys don't talk about as much, right? Especially when you look at like podcast culture now. You look at like the videos, every Instagram video and relationship thing. It's like body count, relationships, and men. And
It's
it's like
fucking disgusting.
yeah, and it's like, bro, don't act like you weren't like a weirdo
I
when
hate
you
that
were
shit so much.
fucking 12 years old. Like we all had those moments. There's the uncomfortable shit, and there's the fun, and like, but it all meant something in the time. And I don't think it used to be about like I believe the thing of like gotta fuck all the things. In reality, we were gonna get real personal. We were gonna get real personal. I wish I'll say it like this: I wish it had been mine to give when I had the opportunity to, but and so I feel like I was always trying to make up for that because those I wasn't able to make the decision myself as well as like the confusion that I had in my own head when it came to sexuality and like what all that meant. Because I didn't count that, like that, those things didn't count. It wasn't real until it was the Sweet Baby Girls, the Shane Gillis with it. Like it wasn't. So like those are the ones that really mattered. Like the one that I technically consider like my real like screwed a chick. It was a terrible experience. It was how every first sexual experience, in my opinion, deserves to go. Like went to church with this girl. I'm a drunk at this point. I'm 16. I'm a drunk. Like, fall down, piece of shit alcoholic. And I'm 16 to 17 years old. This girl comes to the Winn Dixie. I'm cutting ham, working in the deli, chopping it up. And so I'm slicing this girl's ham. And we're just a little honeysuckle. And we start talking. She's into church. We start communicating about that because I knew a little scripture. I knew a little, I was bringing back the old day. I knew I'd toss it down about. I knew I'd talk about John.
You hit him with the Genesis.
I knew. Well, I knew how. I knew it was up because I'd been through a bunch of churches and shit. So we eventually Sunday a couple weeks go by. We're flirting, a little phone sexy, nothing too crazy. We're kissing, smooching, hanging out, shit like that. I'm starting to meet the fam. It's getting pretty serious, Not really, but we go to church, and I don't know, but Jesus had her going. Had her going, dude.
You guys fucked on a Sunday, dude?
No, yeah, we did. I don't know if you can really count it sex.
What?
I don't know if you can really count it sex, but it was. We dry humping in the church, just disrespecting the Lord.
Where are the witnesses?
Dude, we were off the
what
side.
What room are you in?
We're just off to the side. Little. So we jet out of it. She's all hot and bothered, and I'm all fucking horned up. We bounce out of there, go back to her place, and like things are off, I'm like, oh, I'm going in.
You had a condom on?
No, fuck no.
You went raw?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Oh, you a dog.
I've always gone raw, dog.
You dog in it, dog. Come on, dog. It's a little Doberman in you.
It ain't real unless it's raw, dog.
No, it's still real.
Yeah, I know.
It happened.
True.
I can't believe you were raw.
I was raw dogging, dude.
Dude, you that little WWE Monday Night Raw.
My little penis just fucking, and so
that's a nice.
Little penis, and so no, we started fucking, and then she got on top, and her sister comes home early.
What a bitch.
Just comes bursting in the house. She hears it. I'm lost in the sauce, dude. I'm just fucking, oh, this is fucking awesome. And her sister comes and she goes, she's wearing a sundress. I'm fucking buck naked, dude. I don't know why I was totally naked.
Because you were fucking, what are you talking about?
Dude.
That's literally fucking attire.
Yeah, but she's wearing a sundress, just all
pulled
the
sister?
Up. No, the fucking.
Oh, well, if you were wearing a sundress too, you could pull that bitch
I know,
up.
But I couldn't. And so I just have to like grab. The sister comes like barge into the room. I like dive bomb. She jumps off of me, nearly breaks my dangle, hops over the side. I roll over the side of the bed and just try and don't move. She like gets her sister to go away, and then like
it probably ruined it, right?
Oh, dude, the shame that came over her, and I was just like, I didn't know what to do, so I just kept trying to like poke her, and then it was like, all right, well, like, and then we hung out.
Classic dude brain. Oh my god, you just exemplified. the woman is like so like completely off, and you're just like, we could just do.
The reality that like we were fucking after church and like all the shame and the emotions, we're just back at square one. We we just like cuddled. Like I wasn't a dick. Like we just. But you got to remember at the time, I like went to church with her because she was trying to save me, dude. She was trying to fix me up. She would be like, "Hey, do you want to come over and hang out?" And I would legit be like, "Bitch, I'm drinking." And I'd be over at my buddy's house and I'd be drunk on like a Tuesday, just hammered. And I'd be like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm drinking." I would tell this woman, "Bitch, I'm drinking." And then I would call her at like 1 in the morning. "Hey, I'm coming over."
You really were a 45-year-old
man.
man.
Bitch, I'm drinking. Just yeah, I legitimately.
Shut up, woman.
No, I just bitch, I'm drinking. Fucking like, and she was just like, "Why are you always drinking?" I'm just like, "Come on, girl, you don't know my
Dude,
pain."
where's she at now?
She saw her about 4 or 5 years ago. Ran into her. She seemed like she was doing well. She seemed happy. Seemed like she was doing good.
Was this the first time you fucked?
That was what I would say. Like if I had to put one as like the high school.
But you didn't come.
I didn't come. I'm not coming.
Dude, you remember your first blue balls?
What, we got all horned up and she didn't?
I remember my first blue balls.
Tell me about it.
Dude, I was just, dude, the make out, right?
Wait, were you waiting for him to turn blue?
Dude, I was in so much pain.
Really?
I didn't understand what was going on. I legit got a cup of cold water and dunked my balls in. Dunked my balls in water.
Did you think it was like a cartoon? Or...
I didn't know what to do.
It's fair. And you don't ask.
It's not even the balls that hurt. It's like the lower stomach.
Yeah, you're just all fucking cramped
like,
up and tight.
Just,
there's muscles firing that have never fired.
It's just cum that's on the tarmac waiting for liftoff. Yeah. The pilot's like, "We got a little issue here running in Columbus. We're gonna have to
deviate to solid masturbation session."
Like,
we're gonna have to deviate to Denver for a quick sesh.
Yeah, shout out to Nuts.
Shout out to Nuts, dude. Did you so you guys were having a solid makeout sesh?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever damage your dick with your zipper from dry humping?
I damaged my dick in baseball one time because I didn't wear underwear for some reason. I don't know why.
Straight jockstrap, dude. Just cupping it up.
I just remember fucking the zip got stuck on my dick.
Everybody zipped their dick at least once. I don't want to hear about women.
Done that in adulthood though,
because you did it 4 times as a child.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah, dude.
Zipping your dick's insane.
It's insane.
You think people have like zipped their dick to like emergency room?
Yeah, they made a whole movie about it. Remember?
What's it called? Dick Zip?
No, dude. It's just fucking the Ben Stiller flick.
Long Cam Polly?
I think so.
Is that the one where he takes a dump and there's no toilet paper?
No, that's...
Might be a Long Cam Polly.
Dude, that's Dumb and Dumber.
Dude, shout out Jennifer Aniston, though. What a babe.
Hey.
She was like one of my first crushes.
Yeah, Jennifer
Her and Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Really? They never did it for me. The twins never did. Because Summer's baby girls, and I'm like, I can't.
No, I hadn't seen him yet at that point.
See, yeah. See, that's
I feel like I was in 4th, 5th grade.
Well, you were. No, it would have been. You weren't watching Full House?
Not in 4th.
Yeah, before that.
Dude, whatever happened to predictability?
Milkman, Pip-Boy, me man. I'd be so pissed we get copyright.
Yeah, on that. Not with your fucking Creed voice.
When I was around the man, everywhere you look. Who had the best intro? The answer's Family Matters, but.
Oh, dude. Little Carl Winslow?
Look, here's my real question. Did you watch TGIF or was that bad? Because you're 4 years? Yeah, you're 29? 29, so you're 3 years younger than me.
No, dude, we had similar shit.
Yeah.
We're in the same range.
So do you remember
ABC Family was still hitting?
Yep.
Seventh Heaven was fire.
It always weirded me out. Something was off. I was right about it.
Yeah, because that show's insane. Dude, when you watch back in the weed episode with the fucking... Dude, he's about to call the fucking...
The police?
The like Russian police to shoot his daughter.
Yeah, no, it's so insane. There's like a glue huffing episode, or paint. There's just the weirdest shit possible. Turns out that the whole time dad's a pedophile.
Dude, that was the most just dramatic show for no reason.
Because it was what was going on in my life. I was like, these fucking pussies, dude. This is insane, dude. I didn't want to be that family. I knew that.
No, they scared me.
Yeah.
They scared me.
And it almost had that, like, you remember how, like, soap operas are shot in, like, a different film? Like, it almost had that, like, weird glow to it. And I was just like, I can't. This is too. I can't do it. So it was TGIF. So you had Family
Matters.
You had Boy Meets World.
Oh my god!
When this boy meets world, mom meets world. So Topanga.
Dude, Minkus was the shit.
Minkus? The nerdy guy? You were a fucking Minkus, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I just thought Minkus was hilarious.
I was totally a Sean. Just a trouble dude.
Just doing the cherry bombs in the mailbox.
Truth is, I was like the fat kid. Do you remember the
the wrestler?
Yeah.
Or his dad was the wrestler.
Yeah. He just wasn't even a different character. He just stayed as
That dude lost
Vader.
like all that weight, by the way.
Did he really? Yeah. No, he's crazy good.
From Remember the Titans.
Yeah. Where he's like, shoot, I like black music, and they're like, yeah, fat man, we're the same.
Dude, that Boy Meets World was the truth.
But bro, Family Matters, Full House, and then there was Step by Step, and my mom didn't like us watching Step by Step.
I don't remember Step by Step.
It was one of the last ones. Step by step, day by day by day. Never mind.
Who's in that one? Anyone
that was
notable?
She had the workout videos.
Oh, Jenny Craig?
No, not Jenny Craig. Fuck, what was her name? Joan Rivers? Was it Joan Rivers?
Joan Rivers? No fucking chance.
Well, anyway, it was just like there was a little bit of a
Jillian Michaels.
Well, they had Cousin Eddie or whatever it was who lived in a van outside. He once again turned out to be a pedophile. Like,
wait, Cousin Eddie? No, that's
no. Yeah,
wasn't Eddie in Family Matters too?
But that was the brother was Eddie. It wasn't a cousin.
Brother Eddie.
brother Eddie now.
This is a black Israelite.
Brother Malcolm and Brother Eddie have joined us today. Brother Urkel. That would have been hilarious if Urkel would have gone through the thing and just come out as a full black Israelite. Did the weird
that was when he turns into what's his name?
Stefan.
Yeah. Just a black Israelite.
It just becomes a full black Israelite.
Stefan was smooth as fuck.
Smooth, brother.
What's up with him, dude?
He's doing great. He has a weed company now.
Jaleel White?
Yeah,
he's the man.
Yeah, he's selling weed.
Dude, what about Smart Guy?
Smart Guy?
Yeah, Smart Guy.
What is it?
You didn't watch that show?
What weird
with Taj Mowry?
No idea what you're talking about.
What about Sister Sister?
Were these Nickelodeon shows? Or Disney?
You like Disney. You've said you're not a Disney guy.
I'm not a
You
Disney
don't remember
guy.
Sister Sister?
I remember it. It was in my peripheral.
You don't remember Roger?
I wasn't watching a lot of black youth television. No.
What about Fresh Prince?
Of course.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. Fresh Prince was great. Roseanne was like staring into a mirror sometimes, and that was unsettling.
Roseanne's a great one.
Do you remember the fight episode
of Roseanne?
Yeah. Where her and Dan get in a whole big thing. They throw the Godzilla through the TV. Dan like throws the couch out of the house. They have like a real deal fight. They destroy the set.
Dude, throwing a couch is so much energy.
Oh, bro, because Dan Connor, depending on how obese he was,
it's a big boy.
He was a big boy.
That's a big ass family, dude.
Big
dude. Them fucking is just two boulders.
God damn,
just rolling.
Because he had that gut. He had the epitome of like '90s construction dude, which was like huge gut, no butt, former football. Dan Connor, shoot, yeah, and I remember like. Dan expresses his power by literally just like launching the couch out of the house. But yeah, Dan was always gonna beat people up. But yeah, Dan and Roseanne, that was always great. Yeah, right now.
But then Norm Macdonald was a writer on Roseanne.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Love that guy.
Yeah. R.I.P. Norm.
R.I.P. Norm. He's one of my all-time guys.
Is Norm one of your dudes?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Why is Norm one of your guys?
Dude, I just loved him in Dirty Work.
Yeah, my fucking cousin was watching that the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Great movie.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Dude, he's doing the recording. He's like, note to self, get wart cream for giant wart on ass. That's crazy.
And note to self, dude. Is that the B7?
Yeah. Rolling Stone, Street Fighting Man, G7. He's like, dude, you press G8.
It's Queen, isn't it?
That's the pina colada song. It's just Chris Farley in the background.
God, get it on! If there's anything I can ever do,
Since he's like Jimmy or something.
He's like, I was wondering if I could stay at your place tonight. The thing about that is,
Saigon whore bit my nose off.
Oh shit!
There are whores in the trunks. There are no whores in the trunks. No, there's whores in the trunk. There's whores in that trunk too.
Oh my god,
that movie's electric,
dude. So good, bro.
I love that one. Also, great movie, Screwed. Norm and Dave Chappelle. They steal the dog.
I've never seen it, dude.
That's a good one.
Never seen that one.
That's a good one.
No, I just always think, Abba, you my only friend. Dave Chappelle and Half Baked.
Yeah, that's a great one.
But yeah, nah, fucking A, dude.
Your boy Steven Wright's in that.
Yeah.
The guy on the couch.
What month is it, man?
And then he gets up and he's all eloquent all the time.
Right.
He's like, you got to go out there, man.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? Killer was a killer. The dog.
Oh, yeah, he comes up with the whole story. No, Killer,
you had smoked yourself retarded. Oh, man.
But yeah, dude, there's a bunch of those. What's the one that was like, fuck, now we're just doing like name that movie. We went from like Heartfelt, First Kisses, First Smooches and Loves.
This is the essence of our podcast.
Yeah.
We don't have a plan.
But this is what happened when other dudes were out there smooching. We're like, yo, have you seen Strange Brew?
Yeah, have you watched Billy Madison for the 98th time in a row?
Every fucking day. Steven Stefanik and I'd get out of school, get off of work at the fucking playground, and go over to Steven Stefanik's house for like several months, for like half of a year. And we would watch Wayne's World, Austin Powers, and Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
just the same 4 movies. Big Daddy. Oh, I love Big Daddy. But there were ones in the peripheral that I never got to see. Like, who's the guy who was on Stern forever?
Artie,
yeah. Artie,
he's in Dirty Work.
Yeah, and then he's also in, what's the other one where they're like,
Beer League?
Yeah, Beer League. Beer League. My cousin was watching Beer League the other day.
Is that actually the one?
Yeah.
I don't think what else.
Yeah, where they have like the party in the bar.
Yeah,
and it's just full of comics and shit.
That was towards the later stage. I feel like he was in some other shit.
No, there's been a bunch of them, but
dude, Norm's so good in Billy Madison too.
Oh, dude, he's so good because they're just actually fucked up.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, no, me and my friends like for